Once you're here, let us know that you're here. Do you have audio and video? Are we here along with you here? So what's up, NSW chest rigs? These are the modulars in black. I don't think we've ever made these. I think somebody asked for them, ordered one custom or asked that we put them online to order. So black NSW modular chest rigs. There are 3 extras available. Not at all a common color for the NSW rigs. Woodland large mesh pockets, 40 mics if you're into that kind of thing. I've seen guys use them for other things over the years, but they're really 40 mics what they're going to work for. Those will hold loom rounds or HEDP. These are knife extenders. They hang on your belt and then drop your knife or whatever you're going to put it, drops it down about 3 inches there, and then allows you to put something across the top on each side or in the middle of that, so you can still use the belt line. Small utility pockets in Coyote, small red mesh pockets starting to come off the line right now. And then a bunch of random stuff. A bunch of it's already been packed and put away. We did a bunch of belts today and such. Not sure what's out here on the floor. Looks like we're doing 1 quarts again in Woodland. Now's a good time to get one. I think there's 24 in that batch probably. I know they're starting Woodland suspender, H suspenders, padded suspender set tomorrow. More mesh pockets here. So if you'd like a Woodland padded suspender set, that comes with the back panel and everything, now's a good time to order it. They're building those tomorrow. There's the batch right here. Looks like gym bags, multicam black, red thread. Those are about to run. I think, oh, they'll have red zippers too. Those will be super nice. Here's something custom somebody ordered. Looks like EDC organizers in Tiger. Super nice. I don't think those have ever been made. Tool roll-ups, Tiger with orange, and a bunch of other stuff here. Looks like we're doing split front 308 chest rigs also in Woodland again. Any way to mount a plate on the HR? No, there's not. I mean, you could probably come up with something, but I don't have a solution for it that we offer. With enough riggers tape and 550 cord, you can do anything. Landfill, it's up. Jonathan Copeland, what's going on? Toy Town. Micon Shorty, what's up? Benjamin, how are you? Brandon, what's up, dude? That's a nice little boa you got, buddy. Paul Bennett, what's going on? Isaac and B8. Hey, what's up? Your broken fucking leg. What's going on with you? How are you? Painful, or is the pain kind of past? Are you in a cast? Like last I heard surgery, I heard about the surgery and all, saw the x-rays, but I haven't heard anything past that. Ground Fog, what's up? Loco. Tiger Danglers or XLs. We can definitely do some. Do you have any on order? Do you got one on order? That's what triggers the build. So the real answer is I don't know, but I mean, we can find out. This guy ate a rabbit last night. First range session Comtac headset today. Wow, I can hear and talk with others like normal. Yeah, it's a big difference, isn't it, man? There are protests. Yeah, I heard there's protests going on all over. Those will soon be riots. Yeah, it hurts really bad. No cast, but I got a rod that goes from my hip to my knee. From hip to knee. Is the rod on the outside? It's on the outside, right? Then they eventually have to take the rod out, right? That Indian still needs a cigarette pouch. Evening. Concord, North Carolina. Wanting to fet into Amazon 3 here, closed for Thunder Lightning. I'm not sure what that all is supposed to say right there. Amanda was helping sort it out. Don't want to step. Toy Town? I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Just send me an email. Gary, what's up? Anybody have a modular NSW chest rig? This channel is like watching the mature, realistic version of the show Fantasy Factory. Yeah, kind of. That's what Sherman used to say when he came here. He's like, man, this is like Fantasy Factory. These are all tool bags right here. Will there be a pulling the thread? Yeah, we record tomorrow. I'm sure a lot of the topic of conversation will be the riots and the deployment of the Marine Corps. You can counter tear gas with gloves, and a Sea to Summit dry bag filled partially with water. Got it. Nicole, what's up? Living free in Tennessee. I thought you had a bodyguard. I thought Phil was your bodyguard. Brandon. There's some OD black, or actually Ranger green black. Ranger green and black. Grocery bags. Ranger green and black large clothes bags. New full moon, is it? Is it a new full moon? Tomorrow. So
The strawberry.
tomorrow is the strawberry moon. Who will be celebrating Trump's birthday this weekend? Is it this weekend? No King Day? Isn't it riot season? Riot season has started. The cat got down somehow. I don't know how. The ambiguously gay duo. Do we make long gun cases? I do them custom. They're $550. They are not on the website. I have one in Desert Tiger Stripe available. There might be a couple of other colors in here underneath all of this somewhere. The cat knows all. It knows how to get Amanda to euthanize it. Every day, Amanda's like, please, dispatch that cat. And I'm like, I don't think you really want it dead. If you really want it dead, I'll just show up and it'll be gone. He's got no workers. Who are you talking about? Me? The sweatshop, Joe Balls. He's back here with a new fake account. How many will we ban tonight? Yes. The deportation. You know what my problem with my business is I don't have Mexicans. There's not a population of Mexican workers here. That is the bottleneck to my business, that I live in middle of nowhere, Tennessee. Curfew in DTLA. After over 25 stores went completely looted. Man, they're really helping those migrants by looting those stores. It's weird too, because the people looting those stores, they look like indigenous black folks. I'm just having fun for the first time I've been here. Well, that's the end of your fun. Participate in the conversation. We do this every night at 9 o'clock, and we can discuss, real shit, whatever having to do with the conversation taking place. We just finished construction season, election season, start projects to gain popularity to get reelected. Saw the emu commercial. Yeah, that's why I named them. Their names are actually Limu, Emu, and Doug. We moved the emus today. We had to relocate their entire pen. Operation Emu Relocation. Emu Snatch. 79 of you on here, 29 thumbs up. You got to hit the thumbs up for us. Double tap that screen on most devices. We don't gain anything financially doing these live videos. And I can do these live videos and just put them out to members. And if you're wondering if you're a member, all these people with stars to the right of their name, those are members. I can set the button to where it only goes out to members. All we ask you guys to do is like the video. If you really want to help grow any YouTube channel, you share the video. There's a little arrow there, and you share the video out. That means, and what that means is, you post it to your Facebook or you just send it to somebody in your text or email list. Opinion on Trump threatening if you burn the flag, he wants to, I haven't heard that. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I saw, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. According to the mayor of LA, there is no violence. Well, she should be put in jail. And Gavin Newsom, and like you, everyone I have seen challenge Homan has been fucking arrested. I mean, keep going with that bullshit. How about the congresswoman or whatever that just came out and said she's an illegal alien? I'll bet you they're gonna arrest her fucking ass. I'll bet you they arrest that bitch. And what about LaMonica? Can you motherfuckers not come up with some fucking real names? LaMonica, the chick that was hitting the ICE troopers, they federally indicted her. I believe they arrested her. Tanks are being unloaded into the streets of D.C. Bizarre. But that's for the parade, right? That's going to be for Trump's birthday and such. That one congressman is facing 17. Yeah, they won't give her 17 years, but they're definitely going to fucking make an example of her. Never underestimate the stupidity and violence of large crowds. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. It's just mob mentality. Typhon red side pouches to match. I think there is. Amanda, will you take a look at that?
What is it?
Day pack side pouches, Typhon red. I think there's some back there.
Pals?
Yeah, pals. My beard is uneven. That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
How many?
I got 3.
We got 3. Remember, if your government's powerful enough to give you what you want, it's also powerful enough to well, they do take everything from, they ruin more people's lives than they help, if you really think about it. Maybe they had troop carriers. Yeah, I don't know why they would be bulking up Washington, D.C. I mean, you're not going to have, they should have arrested the fucking mayor of D.C. too. Speak up. Listen louder. Like, I can't even pronounce your fucking name. That's probably your problem. Is the name of your store the same on Google as on YouTube? Special SOE. Are you asking what the website is? It's SOEtacticalgear.com. All Barnes and Nobles. Yeah, Barnes and Nobles. They weren't pilfering Barnes and Noble. Quasified, you're banned. Like, go fucking somewhere else. Not because of the impeached Trump. It's just because you're just here to be an asshole. What you would probably find is, I don't like any politician at all, no matter what side you're on. It's for the parade on T-Man's birthday, 250th anniversary of the Army. Yeah, that's right. It is the anniversary. It is the Army's birthday.
I bought that Green Army guy embroidery.
Good. Yeah, we can do that with a Army guy promo with the gummy bears, the gummy worms, the gummy army men. So they're calling for the arrest of cops in L.A. because an infant got some. Well, that's what happens when you bring an infant to fucking riots. When shitty people bring innocent children to shitty places, shitty things happen. Then they're not going to arrest fucking anybody. If you start seeing, you're going to see they're arresting plenty of people. The riots are a distraction, right? Rolling all the police into that area so that people will riot in that area. That's a distraction. All of the surrounding outland areas, they are fucking arresting thousands of people right now. They have contractors in there. And they are fucking gathering up anybody. Seen a Jordan store robbed, not a Hispanic in sight. Yeah, what do the thieves look like that are robbing all the stores? It is Black Lives Matter, and Act Blue is funding all of it. It's all the money's coming from Act Blue. It's all coming from George Soros Foundation. I agree, Iowa. That's considered child abuse and money. Yeah, don't take your fucking kid places. It's. How do you feel about JD Vance? I don't know really anything about JD Vance. I like the things that I hear him say that is amplified, like we're going to deploy the Marine Corps and shit. I actually really like the guy and play he runs next term. Oh, he's definitely running next term. My mom found out I have a girlfriend and she said I need to pray the gay away after she is sending to church camp. Okay. Are there girls at church camp? Like, or is she sending, your mom found out you have a girlfriend and says she should be glad you have a girlfriend. Like, if you have a girlfriend, oh, wait a minute, are you a girl? You're a girl and have a girlfriend? They like music that rhymes. They're a fraction of the population, but they commit way more than half the crimes. Come on, guys. If we're going to use numbers, need more than blank statements. D, dog. I don't know what we're talking. How do you feel about JD? I don't know about JD Vance, really. I don't know much about him. He doesn't really say a whole lot publicly. He's been pretty silent. We love lesbians. My wife was a lesbian, and I just tore her up so much that she went straight.
You tell so many fucking lies about me.
Okay, she wasn't a lesbian. She's lucky she didn't have a sister, because I'd be married to both of them. If she was a twin, we'd have them. They call me the bulldog. What's with the troll? I don't know, Paula. I'm not real clear. We'll start blocking a bunch of dudes here pretty soon. I'm a lesbian, and she's sending me to church camp. Got it. I don't know how to help you. How old are you? She's sending you to church camp to be around a lot of other lesbians? Do you think someday we could meet and make hamburger helper? Yeah, you want to meet? There's a party this weekend. It's here at the compound. I thought that said rehoming lesbians. I have some really cool signs that say Home for Wayward Women. That said rehoming lesbians daily. How old is the best Brooke? How old are you? If all lesbians look like Selma Hayek, we would all love. I don't like. I can't stand fucking Selma Hayek. I hate her accent. I know dudes that like LBFMs. Not my fucking thing. I like white girls. I just got a Black Guns Matter. Nice. Did you get that from us? Oh, Black Guns Matter sign. Got it. We did Black Guns Matter shirts fucking forever ago. Duct tape. What are we duct taping? SOEparty.com. The party is here Saturday. Everybody is welcome. There is no price, no cost, no charge, no cover. And if you are a vendor, her mouth shut. Who we duct taping, Kevin? If you have a product that you would like to represent or sell, you're welcome to come out. We're not charging any vendor fee or anything. Just 100 of our closest friends. And several. Selma Hayek. No, I'm not. I'll be selling autographs, though, so bring some money. We'll have tattoo guys here. Many tattoo guys with tattoos. Lots of tattoos. And a couple girls. Where have you seen me before? I have no idea. The internet, CNN, it could be any number of things. Charlize Theron, she's been hot in some movies, right? I like the one I have. I'd like to receive some photographic content from you. Is there an email where we can discuss for I don't even know what that means. I'd like to receive um I I have websites, man. I have tons of
Is that a dude?
I'm sure it's a dude. Gibbs Station, I don't know. Ban him if you want him banned on the internet. Will there be a tattoo? Brandon, will there be any tattooists? Is that what you refer? The tattooist? The shootist?
Says that's their only message.
Sounds super faggy to me.
Yeah.
I'm always flattered when men hit on me.
Or super stop hitting on my fucking husband, you cunt.
Nah, it's a dude. Small penis, still a dude. If only I could make the part. Motherfucker, you were just here. You were just here. You chose poorly. What Big Daddy say that Josh banned him? Man, Josh never bans anyone.
Something about his dick.
Maybe it's your weekend to get inked up. Are we gonna ink you up? I can work on one arm. What do you want? Like a sailboat and a can of spinach over here. Japanese tattoos with a bamboo stick. When will the lower module for the Expensify mystery? Pretty soon. We'll have them out pretty soon. You look familiar. I can be found on Cinemax after 11. Only 35 or older will get that. Yeah. And you turn it to the one channel and you could kind of see boobies through the static lines. We could all we'll work on a crossword puzzle. We'll put it on Paula. I'll black your eye fake. Oh, my wife just knocked you the fuck out. So go ahead, black away. The only black you'll be getting is fucking from two black dudes when you're shooting porn. Sweet, I'm using the mystery bag as a range bag replace. What do you want to put in the bottom? What are you interested in there? It was not my zebra, and what people don't realize is there was actually several zebras. The original zebra was actually captured within about 30 minutes. What generally happens like stuff like that, somebody went on vacation and somebody who was taking care of the animals left the gate open because the dude who showed them like 5 times how to close and lock the gate didn't fucking listen, right? I run into this a lot. That's why I don't leave the farm like more than half a day. I don't leave. I can literally show a person how to care for the animals. I can have a laminated card that tells you in which order to care for the animals, and I will come back and something will be askew. And that is most likely what happened with the zebra guy. That zebra was great entertainment. They did some incredible memes. Skinamax, that's right. I'd be happy to email you the details for photography labeled Out in the Wild. We can discuss I'm not, dude, if you can't tell me and clear up what this is, I have no interest in it. And if you're trying to sell me pictures of shit with my products in it, I also have no interest. Patriot, Russia. Are you in Russia, Patriot? Where in Russia? Who is bringing Amanda her birthday band hammer? Amanda's got a pretty nice band hammer. Sent my daughter to school with a covert pack. Need bigger misfit suit tag. I just had somebody say that he has a 3-day and a covert pack for his daughter, and she goes to Christian school, so he had to Sharpie out the tag. Guys, the tag is very easy to pull out. If you just nick a couple stitches with a good razor blade or a seam ripper, you can take the tag off. Probably all the No King Riot squad. I want to go see it, but that's always how you end up in some problems. I have real shit to do. What's Scully think about the Marines being deployed? We'll talk about it tomorrow on the podcast. Guys, we do a podcast, Pulling the Thread podcast, and we also do a question and answer. Those are both members only. So if you've ever seen my podcast and you don't have one of these stars next to your name like Kiri has and Justin S. and Carter Dog, and those are all members. And our podcast comes out the same week to the members. So if you're listening to a podcast of ours on YouTube and it seems like it's months old, that's because they come out to the public months after the fact. Jordan asked me for a custom day pack for school. He would be the only one with an SOE bag. He would be. How old is Justin? Jordan, how old is he? Yes, Derek, like that one. Need a bigger tag. I've often thought we should take 17. I've often thought we can. Do you have two kids, Paula? Two boys? I thought we only had the son that was working at Wendy's that is taken off to go do construction. I guess I didn't realize there was another son there. Or Jordan is the girl's name. Do I have that wrong? Don't get me arrested for taking tags off SOE kit like the mattresses. No, Jordan is at Wendy's. Okay, got it. I thought he was leaving. I thought he went to do construction, like concrete work. I did concrete. I've done enough concrete to know I don't ever want to fucking do concrete again. When are you guys going doing the May giveaway? We need to do it shortly. Hank Bailey, what's up, man? We do this every night. Yeah, the podcasts are dope. I think they're good. We put a lot of effort into them. All SOE tags have a handcuff key hidden behind them for emergencies. You can take any patch and just split the Velcro and put a handcuff key behind any of it. Do you do triple mag pouches with flaps and dividers? Put a few more words in there. What are we talking about? Triple pistol mags? Yes. I'm not sure what we're specifically talking about. My Rallyman is a triple mag pouch. It holds 3 M4s. It does not have dividers. Glenn, what's up? Universal handcuff key for sure. You can also just take the Velcro with a razor, cut out an oval, and now you have a pouch behind there. I also have done concrete. Definitely, yeah, I did decorative brick, block, and masonry. And no matter how new your gloves were, that little piece of grit got in there with a little bit of muriatic acid. I didn't hear about the belt. Sorry, some asshole on a right. What are we talking about, DJ? Ask the question again, bud. I would buy an S. I don't know what that, JR, I don't know what that is. Triple pistol mag pouch was very useful. Good, I'm glad. How was class? Pretty awesome. Guys, there's 107 on here. Do me a favor, double tap your screen. On most devices, that'll give a like there. We're at 70. Over half of those 70 who liked it are not on the video any longer. August, what's up? Would you ever make a stash belt with hidden zip pocket? We do. You can get our trouser belt. It's on there, and it has an option for a zipper. So there's a zipper on the inside against your body on the entirety of the belt. Do you make triple mag stacked pouches? No, we don't. Why would you want a pouch? And I'm not following what you're even asking for. 1 mag, 2 mag, 3 mag, side by side with lids, like our 3 mag shingle, like our rifle mag shingle. No, I don't make it with lids. 1 pouch that holds 3 mags with dividers? Fuck, absolutely not. That's just, you're going to get caught on them every time you go to insert them. There's no reason for it. And it takes away your ability to use that mag pouch for other things properly. Just got my package today. The Memorial Day bag is sweet. I think they're great. They're beautiful. Freightliner had the smoke come out of, oh shit. Is there a fanny pack smaller? Yeah, it's literally called our fanny pack. It is considerably smaller. I wear one most weekends as a crossbody bag. Any battle belts coming down the line, particularly for the South Easy, where it's hot as balls. I don't make a product called the battle belt. I don't make that. I don't know. We make a rifleman's kit, which sets up on a padded belt and padded suspenders with a back yoke. You can put your butt pack on there. and then all your mag pouches and stuff. Am I 68? Trying to guess. Yes, I'm 72. But I still fuck your mom all the time. And she's 35, so. I like the new concept with the live. It's quiet without squeaky shoes. Yeah, I could give two shits whether you like the squeaky shoes or not. I promise that's not why I'm doing it. We're just doing something different. Wait, Longmire, the fanny pack. Yep, the fanny pack. Isn't there a TV show called Longmire? I watched a couple episodes of that. He was like a cop. Poor Ireland, you guys will soon become... Yeah, you fucking... So you're going to become extinct just like fucking the UK is. Oh, buddy, you wouldn't be breathing? I don't know what you're talking about, dipshit. I don't know who you're addressing. I was thinking, okay, here we go. You're banned. You're gone now. Come back with a new fake account. And I'm still fucking your mom. Not really. I have my kid that we think is homosexual, but we have him have sex with other women so as not to be fully gay. He's fucking your mom. His name's Isaac. Quick question. Any ETA on the shooting mats? Nope. Nope. I built one for that dude. Nope. I will reply to your order confirmation, and we will cancel that order out for you, and we will get you a gift card issued, and then you can buy whatever you want. Old ACU camera. Man, the ACU Cordura was great. It was just a very shitty pattern. We were buying that stuff up for like $2 a yard. We were putting it inside of everything to stiffen things up and give structure and everything. Upside down pineapple gang. I don't know what, that's like a swingers thing, right? Shooting mats. Yeah, we do some shooting mats. When a dude comes on that I don't recognize and like he comes on to ask about an order or something like that that's old, the answer is always, let's just get your order canceled. Usually when we, and I could be completely wrong. I don't even see but I've never seen this guy comment here. So that's why he got the reaction he got. He came on here. I do this every single night, literally on Christmas and every day of the year. And when they come on here to ask about that, we just kill their orders out. Because when I look at when we look at their account, they haven't ordered anything else. So it's not like we're going to bend over backwards, ship their stuff out, and they're going to be a happy customer. They're already disgruntled. So we cancel the order and give them a gift card so that they have to come back again to use the money. And then typically 85% of our shit ships the same day. So, Landau, how are you, man? Nice beard. My wife thinks so. I could give, if I shave this off, I look 10 years younger. I actually had her cut half of it when she cut my hair the other day. That is a black NSW chest rig. Are you the one that ordered that? I feel like this is the very first time we've ever made it. We made 3 extras. I think you're in the wrong part of, I don't know who we're talking about. So what's up with the bullshit in Cali? All my training has always been work my threat till no longer exists. I think what we're seeing, and we have this idea that California is completely engulfed in flames and riots. And if you looked at an aerial view, like most places, it's 1 or 2 blocks where it's contained. And yeah, shooting mats is only common. That's what I'm saying. He could have completely just been like, hey man, checking on the shooting mat, and left the other part out, he'd have got a very different answer. So I think that the riot's very contained, and I think a lot of it's a distraction. I think it's a distraction so that you and I don't pay attention to something else, or a distraction so that we call for the use of Palantir, which is very, very insidious. If you want to know about Palantir, Patrick Bet David did a video talking about it this morning, and there's actually 3 or 4 different compartmentalizations of it. So that we don't talk about Iran, Israel, we're not questioning Epstein, right? But what the real thing is, when they do this, it's like a beacon for shitbags. So all the shitbags that would riot or would protest, they all run in the same fucking area, right? What you're not seeing is that everywhere surrounding, every city and county surrounding the area, they're free to roll in, and they're rolling in with contractors. They've got literally rental trucks with stick-on magnets, and they're jump out squads. They're jumping out just like the South Africans do. They're jumping out in fucking multicam BDUs, and they're coming in and just fucking wiping up whole fucking towns of illegals. Pretty sure it's already in that. Yeah, if they're telling you about Palantir, you can guarantee, like if the name is forward facing now and they're letting us know the name, they're already 3 iterations beyond it. Yeah, jump out, boys, get some. LA riots are a distraction, ? There was 5,000 to 6,000 man march in Chicago tonight. If you Google, yeah, I have no doubt. I have no doubt about it. I think that it has spurred and ignited other things. It's going on, not only is it going on in Chicago, it's happening in Atlanta. Look at the people who were there rioting. Does it look like you can't handle them? If they were at your house and the gloves were off, right? If the power went out, the ring cameras didn't work, your fucking tattletale didn't work, could you and your neighbor not handle shit? Like if those dudes showed up at your place, could you not end that like immediately? Heads on spikes kind of shit. You're in the wrong fucking neighborhood, motherfucker. The rioters are paid. I sent out to several people today Craigslist listing for rioters. They're paying $1,400 a day, $1,600 a day. The rioters have always been paid. I had a little shitbag working here, and we were talking about how rioters were paid, and he took interest in it, and he no longer works here. But that's what I said. I go, of course he had to quit. It's riot season. Think about the dudes throwing rocks in the rioters, right? Any armed citizen could have handled that. The only reason they don't handle shit is because they will punish the armed citizen. There's no reason to light a Molotov. Here's another thing, guys. We wanted to, we light a bonfire at most of the parties. And we always do it differently. We've done a real Vietnam flamethrower. We've done several other flamethrowers. We've done flaming arrows. We've done dragon's breath. I wanted to do Molotov cocktails. And we were advised that is a destructive device and we would be charged the same as having a machine gun. You have to actually register gasoline in a jar or any kind of alcohol in a jar with a rag that you light. That's a $200 tax stamp that you have to do. Where the fuck is the ATF arresting these rioters for these federal offenses? You don't ever see that. You never fucking hear that. And they had some pretty complicated incendiary devices that I saw around social media this morning. Is the rag considered a fuse and therefore a... I don't know. But I got a buddy that has an SOT. They make machine guns. They make explosives, right? And that's what they were telling us. They're bending over for the DEA. Stupid question time. How dark is the gray? Walt, the real answer is, man, you probably shouldn't order from us ordering gray. And the reason I say that is because every time we get it, it's a different shade of gray. You might even get a product that's gray with 2 or 3 shades of gray on it. Imagine going to jail for not paying taxes on homemade Molotovs. Remember the giant guy that said he doesn't like working on days that end in Y? Oh, yeah. That dude that came in. Dude, are you talking about the guy that came in here like Ogre? He had like anime cartoon shit and like gay pride shit all over his car. And he was wearing like an Odin's hammer. And I asked him about it, and he said what did he say? His religion is... I don't remember what he fucking said. I'm like, well, I'm like, so what do you do? Like, what do you like to do? He's like, well, I like to play video games and I play Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm like, you're not going to last here. Like, you're not going to make it. From what I saw, the guy in Boulder had a backpack sprayer full. Oh, shit. Yeah, there was something, wasn't there? Neighbor and I both have masks, pepper balls, pepper grenades. If a group of people, all you need is 5.56, man. All you need is for the fucking power to go out for about 90 minutes. Purchase actual explosives, and you need to have training and certification paper. Yeah, you also have to have a magazine to store it in. Yeah, and they come out and inspect. What are they? Is it? It's just they can just show up quarterly, unexpected, but they come and inspect the magazine and all the storage and everything. Yeah, backpack sprayer full of fuel. Eventually, I don't ever spray anything out of a backpack sprayer where I also don't have it on me. Some video going around that claims to show you on Grindr. Oh yeah, send it to me. I'd love to see it. Anytime you guys see any mention of me or my company, send me a link to it. I love to go out there when a dude's complaining about the company and post the emails. And there's times that they're right. Well, the dude will be complaining, and I'll still post the emails. 5.56 is nice. I shoot a lot of 5.56 to the point I can shoot better than 98%. It doesn't take much. 98% of the population. It does not take much. Some video going around. Yeah, okay. Somebody pull up Mikkel's post right there and see how many times he's posted here. Oh, my evenings is wonderful with my beard. My neighbor has rubber rounds for her shotgun as a less lethal deterrent. You'll still be fucked just the same. You're going to be in just as much trouble shooting with rubber as you are real bullets. They're just going to call it premeditated at that point. Today is the first. How many comments? Just one? Ban him. Well, let's see if he comes back with an actual link on TikTok. Yeah, ban him. Any recommendations on a good gas mask for the family and I? What kind of gas are we stopping? Are we just doing irritants right? You have plenty of options. If we're using them for other shit, there's so much more that goes than just the gas mask. You really want a positive air pressure system, a puffer or a papper, so that if you don't get a good seal, it still pushes past so that you don't have stuff coming in. "98% of the population keeps guns as talismans and don't train with them." I'm not the best, but I'm deadly. Bucky Lazar, are you related to Bob? Flamethrower, snow removal, okay, a rag, and some whiskey. 10 years. Yeah, it's fucking wild. That's the truth. If somebody had a photo of you or somebody wanted to cause problems for you, they definitely could. Don't tell them what happens when you mix diesel and styrofoam. I'd add ivory soap flakes to that also. Just don't want my family breathing in bear spray and tear. Well, let's not have our family where that shit's happening. I have been pepper sprayed. I've been someplace where there was a high likelihood of that, and I've also done it intentionally. But I've never accidentally been a place with my wife where we've ended up pepper sprayed. I have pepper sprayed myself more than I've ever been in a situation where I might be pepper sprayed. And if we're in an environment where we know we might be pepper sprayed, you still have to don the mask, right? So let's just not be in the environment. Now, to answer your question, Avon is really kind of top of the ladder there. What's the company? I have one sitting right over here. There is a company that is very civilian friendly, and they do a great job. I can't remember the name. It'll come to me in a moment. They're out there. You can buy them for sure. They have 30 different versions of them. CBR and mask, and each one of my filters is 500. Yep. Problem is the 2A community in general. Nice garage, brother-in-law. I don't know what that means. Diesel and flour after it dries. Yeah, it makes a nice fucking cloud. That's how they do the rooster tails at the air shows. Don't make me tap the sign. Don't go to stupid places with stupid people and do stupid things. Exactly. Parcel safety, that's another one. But what's the really big company? They've been around a few years. They sponsor a lot of YouTube channels. Let's go look. Not Sabre. I should totally know this fucking company too. They actually hit us up, asked us if we wanted an affiliate code. Mira Safety. This will take single or double filters. This is a fan, and it pushes air into the faceplate. And this one has separate goggles, but you can get them as one piece, two piece, dual lens, single lens. The light on this thing? What am I seeing? Oh, it's that light blinking. MSA is another one. Yeah, MSA is a good one. PAPR. Yep. Positive air pressure system. Sonora Desert Institute. What about it? Got notification from shop today. Mira has some good deals. Nice. Beaver. I don't know that I trust. I don't know. I don't think I'm going with Beaver for PP&E stuff. So, is your avatar picture King Tut there? Is it 40 millimeter NATO threads? Are you sure about that? I didn't think they were 40. I think they're 37 or something. And I know we're talking 40 and 37 is for, like less lethal and, HEP rounds and stuff. But there's an Israeli gas mask for children. There's a lot of gas masks for children. If you just search gas masks for sale, you'll find a lot of sites. I have an old World War II gas mask that you put a baby inside, and the nurses had to pump it because their lungs were not enough to actually breathe through the filters, and they had asbestos filters in them. It's crazy looking. I have one upstairs. 40 mic NATO thread for the size of gas. Okay, all right. And speaking of 40 mic, we just made 40 mic pouches today. And these will hold HEDP, which are your shorter ones, and they will hold the longer parachute flare and loom rounds. You want one of the Mickey Mouse? Oh, I want one of the Mickey Mouse gas masks too. They do not exist. I'm sure there's some in high-end collectors and stuff. I've probably got a couple hundred probably about 100 gas masks. Will the downfall of T-Rex arms, will we see any SOE plate carriers? No. T-Rex has no bearing at all on what we do or won't do. There was a guy at the last gun show I was at selling the old Russian. Yeah, there's tons of Russian masks out there. There's old Czech masks. Just search gas mask on eBay. You'll find tons of stuff. And if you search gas masks on Amazon, there's a ton of stuff on Amazon. Is a Vaughn worth the coin? They probably are, man. I've got a duffel bag, actually a box back here with a bunch of Vaughns. Still have like Mickey Papa 2s, the Navy mask. I've got M40s. You can buy M50s out on the market pretty easily. Draeger makes gas masks. T-Rex video where he explains the situation was way out of left field. I watched it. I listened to every fucking word of it. I wish him well, whatever he ends up doing. And it sounds like he's doing something already. I bet you Beaver makes a replica of the Mickey. Oh, maybe so. There's some replicas out there. People have done some pretty good mock-ups. The tricks, the filter, if you get the CBRN military grade filters, they work the best, cover all stuff you need. I got one. It was like 20 bucks. Cool trinket to have. Used it for Halloween. The gas mask, the Mickey Mouse gas mask one. Is it common for guys to put a plate in the admin pocket of the AK? Is it common? No, it's not common. Premier Body Armor makes 3 specific plates for our chest rig, for our micro rig, our cop rig, and our FUPA. And they make several plates that will fit right in our backpacks. Have you seen Portrait Band's video on this? No, I've not. I'm not familiar with who that is. Real world concern regarding APR's gas mask would be, how close do you live to the mainline railroad or chemical plant? Yep, that would be a good application, right? If you have enough notice. There are entire towns that just get wiped out with fucking chlorine derailments and stuff. Josh just put a link up for Premier right there. You guys can see what Premier offers specifically for SOE products. Lucas always got on my nerves, but I'm on his side with this. No money going to T-Rex. Man, if they have a product that you need, I mean, Lucas would have you never purchase anything from my company under his, thinking. Lucas is out, forwardly said he does not like SOE. Stuff that Lucas was sad getting done up by your own family. There's 2 sides to every story. Somewhere in the middle is the actual, real answer. And the truth is, it's not any of my business. It affects me in no way. I've never purchased anything from T-Rex. I've sent people to T-Rex. I tell people that asking about plates, I tell them buy Hesco plates from T-Rex. Everyone feels bad for T-Rex, but T-Rex is going to come back with a vengeance, whether he makes it a new company. It sounds like he's already got it. It's lucasbotkins.com. You can see him on his Instagram page. His Instagram, I looked the other night, it's got, I think, 275 people already on there because it's his original page. It's his name. Everything on my, I think he means YouTube feed, is in Spanish. Video filters, any text, everything. I've not changed any. Said that's odd. Yeah, chlorine derailments are fucked. Propane too. We had a propane derailment decades ago up the road, and it ignited and it fucking wiped out a large portion of New Johnsonville, killed many people. I need a gas mask and an MP5 so I can do it. What's that? That's Operation Nimrod, right? The SAS. That was that was HK's best fucking poster they had as a kid. He got yokoed. Same shit on Bears videos. What are we talking about, Craig? Same on Bears. He doesn't like dirty words. I have a rail line, natural gas facility, highway, and high voltage power. Man, you need to move, dude. Do you think it's a bad idea to mix business with family, or is that bullshit? It depends on it's going to be depends on the individuals, man. With anhydrous ammonia, yeah, you don't have time to do a gas mask. And a lot of those chemicals will eat gas masks. Just stumbled across this live. What's your channel about? It's about whatever we want to do. Really, this is me talking to 120 people right now. 60 of us probably know one another in real life. But this is a sew shop. We manufacture nylon tactical gear. And I started this company 35 years ago. We manufacture here in the United States, in Tennessee. And we build all of this. Here, we'll walk up to the front here. We build all of the gear that you see here. We do t-shirts. We run a shirt every week. We do 120 pieces. We almost never rerun the same design. We do mystery orders. We do a little bit of custom stuff here and there, depending who you are. But all this stuff here, we made all of this stuff in this building. Me, designed every bit of it. And I still sew. Most days I still work on a sewing machine somewhat. And then I'm on a farm. We've got 10 acres, small homestead. We do some food production. We had some events here for several years, just kind of on homesteading and self-reliance and a lot of business development. You tell me that you have some idea and you want to start a business, then I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader and tell you how to do it. And then also tell you probably won't do it, because if you wanted to, you already would have. But all this stuff, and there's aisles of this shit here. We build all this stuff. I do a couple podcasts every week. I do, I don't know, 5, 6 different video series. There's over 6,000 videos on this YouTube channel. I've got a Patreon. I've got a membership here. I kind of scratches the surface, yeah. SpongeBob would be proud of what? AJ, what's up? The thing is, like, if you go into business, no matter who you go into business with, you're never going to feel like they do as much as you do. So you're never going to feel like it should be a 50-50, right? I don't have business partners. I've never taken any loans. I've never taken any investments. We've had people talk about wanting to buy us, and my answer generally, I don't even hear them out. Like, I have no interest in selling my company. I do what I do. And if I sold the company, I would start another company doing almost the same shit. I would probably do things a little bit differently, but I would still be doing something like this. Could the covert pack be made in children? No, I can't. I won't scale it down. The fact is, you're the only person that's ever asked for it smaller. Speaking of starting a business, you're getting close to owning your first restaurant. What does that mean? Like, you're taking over a restaurant that's already a going concern? Or you're getting close to opening your first restaurant, it's already in motion, you've got the lease, you've got the property, and you've got the menus and all the equipment? Like, what does that mean? It is almost impossible to make a product entirely in the United States. Did you watch Mike Rowe's video? Is that what you saw? A Mike Rowe video talking about how it's impossible to make pencils in the United States, or it's impossible to make a full flannel shirt in the United States. Do I make gear with high vis inside pockets? I've been putting high vis inside of our packs lately. We've been doing that. Any tips becoming productive at 4 a.m.? Go to bed earlier, get up at 4 a.m. Why would you be more productive at 4 a.m.? The answer is you don't have the distractions at 4 a.m., right? You lose the excuses. If you typically get up at 6 or 7 and you start getting up at 4 a.m., you don't have the distractions. When you get up, you have time to work out, you have time to journal, you have time to do whatever it is that you're not doing. Now, for most people, getting up 2 or 3 hours earlier, that means going to bed 2 or 3 hours earlier, right? So if you, let's say you work a 9 to 5 job, you get off at 5, you're home by 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you go to bed, you get up at 6. What did you do from that 8 to 9 o'clock or 7 to 9 o'clock? Most of it is just spent watching television or entertaining. And when you change that, it really adds nothing to you when you're sitting on social media just scrolling or you're watching shows or whatever, that adds nothing to you, nothing at all. Amusement in its rawest form means no thought. Those are just times that you're sitting and doing nothing. Have you ever run a restaurant? How dare you, Josh Winnie? What would you know of restaurants? Whoever said they're opening a restaurant, when you want some restaurant advice, Josh Winnie there, he goes into restaurants and turns them around. He fixes restaurants. He'll fix your menu. He'll make you profitable. He'll save your business. He'll teach you how to run a business. He's kind of a big deal. He won't tell you, but he's kind of a fucking big deal. Oh, it's a business, been around 50 years. Nice. Been running restaurants for over 20 years. Right on, man. So what's the most profitable thing in a business? In a restaurant, what's the most profitable thing? Chicken. What's the most costly thing? Empty seats, right? Are your mesh pockets, do you serge the edge? No. No, why the fuck would I do that? There's no reason to. If you serge the edge, you don't need to edge tape it. A lot of people need to join them. You're right. You're right. To vote, you should have to do public service or join the military. You should have to be a landowner, right? We should go back to how it was. I was 9 and 4 foot when I started carrying a JanSport backpack. The day pack is the same size as a JanSport. A mini pack or covert will fit the average 6-year-old. That's very true. I took a JanSport backpack because some guy was talking shit and said our shit's not as good as JanSport. So we happened to be at a Barnes & Noble, and they had JanSport backpacks on clearance, and I bought 2 of them. Here's one right here. Josh was here when this happened, and all the taken apart one is inside this one, and I patterned it and fixed all the problems with the JanSport backpack, and then bedazzled it and added the features I would want to have, and that is our day pack. Service guarantees citizenship. That's right, Starship Troopers. Do we put patent? No, you can't patent most of this shit. And patent's a fool's game. There's not a person on here that has a patent and has the money to enforce a patent. And you won't ever get an attorney to take it on contingency. You'll never see it. And all I have to do to negate your patent is move 10%. If you, and you can't patent how you sew shit together. You can patent an attachment, a buckle, something like that, right? But you can't patent how I take material and sew it. And if you did somehow get a patent on it, all I have to do is make it 10% different. Just be better, be the best, or be likable, or have more money into advertising, right? Just do something that stands out. Be the first name be the household name that comes to mind. Nintendo has lawyers on patent. Yeah, our buddy, Jeff's friend, is one of those such lawyers. Like, he represents Red Bull, for instance. Do we have boot bags in stock? We always have boot bags in stock. Always. Order the one you want, put 2 other color choices in. There's always something we don't have. Inventory's wide open. If you order something we don't have, we typically build it within a few days. This entire huge ass pile right here is all boot bags. You want it to ship tomorrow morning? Order Woodland. And it's a trip too when we have this conversation and a dude's like, do you have boot bags to order? And then I show you Highlander or Woodland, and then they order 12 other things, and then they're like, why did my order not ship? Yes, these are all boot bags right here. Subgun micro rigs? Left as in remaining or left hand? I do have some sub guns. They are not online. Guys, we have another website, Multicam one. I don't know if you can order it. If you can order the normal site, it'll ship to you tomorrow morning. It is right-handed. SOEquickship.com. It doesn't even come up in Google. You got to go direct to SOEquickship.com. And we're populating that out with only common items. And if it's in inventory, if you can order it there, it will ship tomorrow. It has free shipping within the United States. It is full price. There's no discount. There's no promos. It is full price. For the guys that absolutely has to ship tomorrow because of Ninja School starts the next day, that's what's on SOEquickship.com. Check it out. I added, I don't know, another dozen items to it today. And I'm probably going to put a thing there that says like one-offs or samples, and we'll populate it with just the weird shit and get rid of some of this stuff. Multicam dump pouch. You mean roll-up dump pouch? Well, I hope you are rich, as in wealthy and healthy and happy. I wish all those things for all of you. Here are Multicam roll-up dump pouches. These are all roll-up dump pouches here, guys. We have a good inventory. We are bulked up for the party this weekend. There's a lot of merchandise. Thinking of a mini pack is in my future pack, a DJI Mavic Pro 4 to go. That's what I do. That's what I do. I carry all my camera shit right here. All my batteries, battery packs, headlamps, extra router, all my shit, right? And then my DJI fits in here. My DJI is not in here because we were filming today, and it's right here. I went through 2 batteries today. See, that one's out of battery too. I need to charge this charger too now that I'm thinking about it. But when we go out, like urban buildings and shit, like abandoned buildings, I carry the drone in a mini pack, along with headlamps and pry bars and, you know, other stuff. Is that one charged up? I think it is. Ooh, no, it's not. So what do I charge first? Let's charge the drones. Live on a little over 130 acres. Been finding fossilized wood that's millions of years old. So I got a huge pile of trees, but it's stone trees. That's cool, man. Cole Steele, what's up? Multicam Tropic in the lineup. What are we looking for, Kevin? What kind of Multicam Tropic stuff you want? What are we talking about? Where do you live, Bucky? Yeah, I'd be careful with some asshole trying to figure out eminent domain or local politicians or some bull. Really help me answer your question. What is that? What is what? The Marines. I'm back. Can I see one just to get how big? You're not going to be able to, but yes, I will show you. Blackhawk copied Eagle, and my day pack is a little bigger than Eagle's. And then Eagle and London Bridge had several sizes years later. This is our day pack right here. Guys, anybody in here have our day pack? Are you happy with the size? Are you happy with the quality? Covert pack, AKM4 micro multi-cam tropics on your list. Send me an email. I'll put that online for you to order. We won't ever build it until somebody orders that. Mini pack too small for EDC. It's like a little cinder block on your back. I felt this was, and I used to have this all the time. I still carry it depending on what I'm doing, right? And that's all flat. Like it pops out way more than this. Between this and this, that's why I built the covert pack, because I wanted something in between them. And for our day packs, I have Typhon Red Thread day packs right here, ready to ship. And I'll bet, like they've got red under the shoulder straps there. I'll bet these have red bets inside them. Yep. Red wall, full Velcro wall, red liner. And then both walls inside the main compartment are all Velcro walled. And why do we do that? Because you can put all of our Velcro backed cards, rifle cards, pistol cards, holsters, and all of our mesh pockets. We do a small mesh pocket and a large mesh pocket. And the large mesh pocket is twice the size of the small mesh pocket. And any place you can put a large, you can put two smalls. And in the main compartment, on every wall, on 3 walls in that bag, you can put 2 large or 4 small mesh times 3 on the walls. Day pack's great. Get you a covert pack for EDC. Tim says, Tim, what's up, buddy? Love my day pack, Byron says. Love the day pack, Curie says. Love my day pack, Amanda. Here's one if you want to see size-wise. I don't know if she's got 50 pounds in this thing, but it fucking feels like it. She's probably got 15, 20 pounds right there. It's big, dude. I mean, look at it compared to my foot. Got any war rigs? I have NSW chest rigs in multicam. I know I've got an NSW modular, and I think there might be an 8 mag stacked floating around. And then I've got some big modular frog chest rigs. Yeah, there's NSW chest rigs right there. And then these are huge mod frogs. Jose, what's up? Side pouch is a great size for both packs. Yep, you can put the side packs on both of them. That's what that's for. Fupa XL is 9 pounds without a gun, she says. What color day packs do we have? Oh, Kiri? I don't know what she has, but I'm guessing it's OD black. OD black. Yep, there we go. Here are OD black 6x6s with flat pockets. Those fit perfectly on that mystery bag right there. They look like this. This is a mystery bag 9 right here. That's 6x6s on the sides. Am I zoomed in? I guess I am. That's 6x6s. And that's 6x12. The 12, they're just as big. The 6x12 is as big as 2 6x6s. I just don't have it filled. James Young, what's up, buddy? Had dinner with your parents tonight. Actually, they made dinner. It was fucking incredible. 6x6s are one. Yeah, they're great. I like the I like the smaller pouches better than the big pouches, because I don't put big stuff in the big pouches. I put a ton of small shit, and then it falls over, and you have to search for it. Would you consider a trade for other commercial equipment? Somebody asking, I have a compact T-bar row. It's purple. I listed it. See, dumbass, now you're limping. I listed it like 3 years ago for sale. I didn't even realize it was still even viewable on Marketplace. Do I have any USMC ghillie suit stuff? I don't. We used to issue the platform that they would use in sniper school. Not all of them, but many of them, and all the NSW snipers used our ghillie platform. The guy I do the podcast with, I don't know if you know it or not, or even who he is. I have no idea who you are. Jeff Escalderon, Scully, he was the NCOIC of Scout Sniper School at Camp Pendleton. When he left, John Sperling took over, and after he left, I believe Wojcik took over. Kalen Wojcik. There's no such thing as USMC ghillie stuff. Actually, there is. They get issued. My friend Mike Stanchik owns Tactical Concealment, and they actually get issued the bucket to build the ghillie suit platform. There actually is. There was. And it's actually in the stock system also. There is a ghillie suit kit. What you should be saying is there's no such thing as a Marine Scout Sniper any longer. And if we're going to say that, I assume you know what 8541 was, and I assume that you also know what a stay platoon is, right? The ghillie's made of crayons. If you don't make your ghillie by hand from scratch, you're in the wrong job. Okay. Okay. You should join my membership, and you should come on tomorrow. We have a question and answer, and we can, talk with Scully. If you are or ever were a Marine Scout Sniper, then you absolutely know who Scully is. They still fly him out to Quantico for every award ceremony and banquet, right? You know who that is. Carlos Hathcock, Chuck Mulhaney, right? You know who Scully is, right? Surveillance target acquisition, that's right. All over LA, you were absolutely right. It is fucking all over LA. They do a lot of that shit from balloons now. You know Sperling and Wojcik? Well, then you know Scully lives on Sperling's property, right? John was just here like a week ago, right? You know that. Wishing you a successful week. We're going to do the podcast tomorrow. Pulling the Thread podcast. Scully and I will do the podcast. Brando will be here, and we'll shoot. I shot some video today. We moved the emus. We relocated their entire pin setup. And then we got, Kiri did a ton of fucks stuff here. So did Glenn. And then Isaac and I got the cattle panels put on top of the pergola for the squash and pumpkins to grow up. Tomorrow we'll start putting the LED lights on there. And then the party is Saturday, fast approaching. Almost 4th of July, John. Are you planning to make hot dog pockets? I don't know. We've been doing promos, and you guys don't really seem into them. We only did, typically when we do a Friday the 13th promo, we see like 700 to 800 orders. I think that we sold less than 100 people use this code. Now, we've sold orders. People just didn't use the code at all, which means the people ordering are not on my text and email app. They're just unique new customers, which there's a lot of, but we didn't even have to build 100 of these Friday the 13th bags. You guys usually go crazy over that shit, and those are 2 brand new designs. Robot dogs. I saw robot dogs are out there. I no longer use promo codes when ordering. Don't want anything home. Got it. Got it. Well, that's what the SOE quick ship's for. All the like colored thread shit, it won't be there. But like the real meat and potatoes for the new guys, and the guys are like, it takes too long to get SOE, that's what's over there. Gonna crash. Birthday bacon in the morning. Yeah, I gotta get done. Hey, what's up, Wet and Dirty Outdoors? What's up? What's up? What time is it? 10 o'clock. I added, I don't know, 8 more items to Quick Ship today. Check it out. I'm going to put up some of the randoms, like all the one-off rigs for the subgun micros that we did for the video. I'm going to populate and put that shit up there. There'll probably be a category that just says like one-off, and we'll, you know, liquidate that stuff up there. Guns, jets, vehicles that Biden left. Paramount, New York, just had a larger layoff today, 3.5 of global workforce. What is Paramount? What is that? Like, what do they manufacture? What do they do? You saw Trump block the Nippon Steel was supposed to buy out U.S. Steel, and he said, fuck no, that's not happening. I wish you weren't stuck in Spokane, too. Trump is the Antichrist? Okay. What about all those other guys you said was the Antichrist before Trump? Did he just shift into Trump? What about all those dates of destruction those guys all give? Bottom pouch for Mr. Bag is intriguing. What use cases might that serve? Take bulk out of the main bag. Put windbreakers, Gore-Tex jacket. I originally thought 8 M4 mags, although you can definitely put more than 8 in there. Whatever you need to put in there to expand the volume of the bag. Paramount. Oh, the TV. Got it. TV show. Well, they sure fucked up all those other... didn't they completely fuck up Yellowstone, right? There's so many people going independent. Even Tom Hardy said they're doing season 2 of Taboo. He's like, we're going to do it right. We're going to do it the way I wanted to do it. It's Amanda's birthday coming up. Do I have any mini packs in Alpine? I don't, but somebody ordered one, requested a mini pack in Alpine, and I think there are 3 extras with that. So if you want to make sure you secure one of those, send me an email, and we'll put it online for you to order it. You'll get one of those extra. Yeah, go woke, go broke. Watch your live from last night and your explanation of the 2 categories of people that own horses. I don't agree with. You don't agree with that? What are you talking about? People have so much money they can have horses, or people are completely broke because they have horses? Does anyone have a large private jet? Maybe we should go to the Middle East to purchase some of those guns. A lot of people who hate Trump can't even decide if they want to be a boy or a girl. All right, guys. I'm getting a 10% notification on the iPad here. Does anyone have a large private? Okay, we read all this. All right, guys. Have a good night. Check out SOE Quick Ship. It's very limited as to what's there, but it will ship immediately the next day, and it has free shipping within the United States for you. I have a horse because my sister don't know better. Do you still have a horse? I thought this was your horse right here. That's right. You can get 6 hours of sleep. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I need 8 hours of sleep. Well, to those people, I say sleep faster. Josh, I miss you, man. I think we will see you this weekend. That was the old horse. Don't people have wives who are horses? Do people have wives who are horses? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I got a buddy who has a wife that has horses, therefore he has horses. All right, guys. Good night. See you tomorrow. We'll probably do a live at some point during the day. Maybe do a customer service gear talk. What's Tim Pool up to today? I don't know. I watched a little bit of his live while I was in the shower right before I got on here. I gotta be clean and presentable for you guys. I went to school with a kid who tucked a horse. I don't know what that means. All right, guys. Good night.